From Cobb County, Georgia, we welcome you to baseball from SunTrust Park. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Atlanta Braves. The Diamondbacks vie for a key series sweep against a fellow wild card contender, and we'll have it for you next. Max Fried will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Kind of a strange outing in his last one, Matt. Was able to pitch into the 6th inning, wasn't able to complete the inning. It kind of got away from him in the 6th. It'll be interesting, Matt, to see how he bounces back in this one.
Now at the plate, David Peralta. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for Arizona, the left fielder, number 6.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And we are underway from SunTrust Park as the first pitch of the afternoon misses, taken for ball 1. Guys, one of D-Row's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of this season and ride that 500 line all year. At some point, you're going to have to take 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 to get this going in the right direction.
3-0 now. Three and 1 to the Diamondbacks left fielder.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Lifted the other way to left center. Acuna's there for it. Makes the play, 1 away. Time now to look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matty, I'm excited to watch David Peralta play. This guy was one of 3 Silver Sluggers in the National League for outfielders. He can flat out rake. You get in that category, only 3 guys of all the outfielders in that league, that's pretty impressive.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that means that Nick Ahmed will be the next to bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Fried is a strikeout master on the mound. It will not be uncommon to see him reach a double-digit strikeout total when he goes out there. He uses that to his advantage in just about every start.
He sure does, Matty V. And I think one of the keys for him is he gets ahead in the count early. You'll know if he's on when he gets strike 1, strike 2 early on, and then he expands the zone, has great command of his pitches, and has a knack for making hitters chase pitches out of the strike zone.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Solo shot to right center. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Diamondbacks strike first. It's 1-0.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
That in third. The center fielder.
Into the box now, Ketel Marte. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. That average coming in right at 300 on the nose. 2 home runs and 8 runs batted in. Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses. Two balls and a strike.
You could clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Into right field. That's a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Eduardo Escobar.
Eduardo Escobar standing in as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. And he'll step off and fire to the bag, but the runner's back easily. Marte leads off first with one away. Now a curveball misses inside, and there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
And Markakis will tuck this one in for out number 2.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Wilmer Flores.
At the plate, Wilmer Flores. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. First pitch on its way. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike one.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
Counts even at 1-1 to Wilmer Flores. Two-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
The 2-2 pitch. Changeup misses, and it's full 3-2.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Diamondbacks hit the board first thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the first coming up from SunTrust Park. It's now 1-0 Arizona. Luke Weaver is on the mound for the Diamondbacks. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, his last one wasn't very good. He only pitched into the second inning, but he was lucky that his team scored some runs and bailed him out, and he was able to get a no decision. They're looking for a lot more in this one.
Into the box now, Ozzie Albies. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Braves, the second baseman, Ozzie.
Here comes the first pitch. And he takes ball one. Well, guys, these Diamondbacks, as they begin play, they come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Hey, not an easy thing to do, D-Row, to get a sweep, a 3-game sweep on the road. They've won the first 2, looking to put a bow on this one here.
Yeah, to win 3 on the road, Dan, significantly difficult in today's game. You try and take care of business at home. This would be huge for this team.
The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. And he lays off again, ball 3.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
The 3-1 pitch is in there for a full count now. 3-2.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hit on the ground out to short. Ahmed has it, and that's out number 1. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Yeah, Matt, I cannot wait to get a look at Josh Donaldson, the bringer of rain. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now. And by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, swinging it well so far in this series. He's 3 for 9. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Donaldson, commonly known as the bringer of rain around the game. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
Batting third, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. His batter-pitcher numbers with Luke Weaver. He's 1 for 2. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And Elliott down out there for extra bases. The relay.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension for the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Freeman at second with 2 down. A ball and a strike.
Hey, I love the location right there. Maybe that extra base hit was a big wake-up call to get it going.
The set and the 1-1. Liner toward right center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon Business Person Special following this. Digging in now, Carson Kelly, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year.
Kelly.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Well, as we mentioned in the open of the broadcast, the Diamondbacks have their sights set on a series sweep here today.
One of the toughest things to do at this level is to win on the road. With the win today, this would be a sweep of a road series.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. And they were able to put up double digits in the runs column yesterday. So a similar performance from the lineup would give them a good chance at least at a series sweep.
No doubt about it, Matt. They say often that hitting is contagious, and I hope that carries over. It's not easy to have double-digit knocks in a game, and they're hoping they can break out that ammunition again today.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Into the box, Adam Jones, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. That misses. 2-0.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
2-1 now. The 2-1 is strike two swinging. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike three called. One away.
Time for a look at the Braves on D. And let's focus our attention on the guy behind the plate putting the digits down. That's Brian McCann. I don't think he gets enough credit for his defense. The ability to massage a pitching staff, soft hands, and a nice throwing arm to second base. We already know from the offensive side he's a multiple-time All-Star with the ability to launch.
Now in the box, Christian Walker hitting .500 in the series so far, 4 for 8. Comes set, now the pitch. In there for strike one, 0-1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Last pitch was a fastball. Tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hitting.
Stepping in now, Luke Weaver, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And they're runners at the corners now. The 0-1. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
In now, David Peralta, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. In his career, Peralta is slugging north of .480, which puts him among some of the best power hitters in the game in that category. A count of 1 ball, 1 strike to David Peralta. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Yanked fouled off to the right. The 1-2 pitch. He struck him out. In and out of trouble as the inning is over. Diamondbacks strand a pair, and after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night.
Nick Markakis.
First offering on its way. Curveball inside corner, drops in for a strike.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit, kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. It looked like the fastball got away from him there. Here it comes on 1-1. In there, 1-2 now.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Yeah, there are a couple of things you don't want to do as a visiting pitcher. Never give the home crowd a reason to get involved early, and don't put guys on base to ignite a big inning. Well, mission accomplished on both fronts. We'll see how he responds.
Stepping in, Dansby Swanson, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here comes the first pitch. In there at the letters 0-1.
Hey, he got away with that one right there. If he's going to live up there, spinning it up top of the zone, he's going to get hurt.
Markakis aboard here at first with nobody out. Man, a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
The 1-2. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Flores has to hurry. There's one, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball. So they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
So striding forward now, Brian McCann, the early season batting line well above 300 coming into this one, so he'll look to keep that kind of success going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike to Brian McCann. Runners on the move for second. Pitch inside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Two balls and two strikes now to the Braves catcher. He'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are two away now.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang bang place at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Here's Ender Inciarte as he'll take a look at ball one. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with two away. Advantage count 2-0 to the Braves center fielder.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Here's the 2-0. 2 balls and a strike. The set and the 2-1. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
Clearly wasn't ready for the fastball because it was pretty much center cut and he couldn't pull the trigger. Might have been looking for another curve.
Here's the 2-2. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Payoff pitch on its way. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Coming to the plate now, Nick Ahmed. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. And he popped him up. Freeman in foul ground, but this will land untouched. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. The 1-2. Misses. Ball 2. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Ready with another 2-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Into the box now, Ketel Marte. As he puts it on the ground to third. To his left, Donaldson. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The third baseman, number 5, Eduardo Escobar.
Coming to the plate now, Eduardo Escobar. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
2 out, nobody on. 2-0 now. Hit hard towards the hole, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try and do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
Into the box, Wilmer Flores, as he puts it on the ground to third. Scooped up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Diamondbacks, but they're on top 1-0. So here now's the pitcher, Max Fried. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Max Fried.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, no balls and a strike.
So far, this has been a very good outing for this guy. Listen, he doesn't have the best stuff, but what he needs to do, and he's doing it right now, throwing strikes early, trying to initiate a lot of contact. The more pitches that the hitters see off this guy, the better chance they have to go ahead and square something up. So he needs to continue to attack early and get some quick outs, attack the strike zone on the first and second pitch.
So with 1 away, it's time to give you a good look at the standings out west in the National League as you see where the Diamondbacks sit entering play here today. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. The pitch. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Runs a bit inside for a ball. Now the 2-1 is looked at for ball 3.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2. Right side, Flores has it. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The batter, the third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Stepping into the box, Josh Donaldson, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the first pitch. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone.
Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch right here.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury something in the dirt. Try and get a swing and a miss.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
I know you're standing on the mound. You got 2 quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2 hole batter up at the plate. He has a chance to get on and get the big boys up.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2 and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean,
now
it's better to battle a slugger
baseman.
like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Freddie Freeman. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
The 0-1 on its way. Slow little grounder left side. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Braves strand 1. It remains 1-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lavello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Settling in now, Carson Kelly. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
The catcher, Carson Kelly.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Hit hard on the ground towards second. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Standing in now, Adam Jones, as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. And indeed, he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Christian Walker.
Now at the plate, Christian Walker, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Ball 1 to start the at bat. One ball and 1 strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball,
now
not a bad time to check
pitcher.
out our pitch speed comparison for our two starters. And as you see there, just 1 mile an hour separating these two arms so far. 96 on one hand, 95 on the other. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Luke Weaver. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Arizona, but they lead it 1-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, Ronald Acuna.
The left fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
First pitch of the at-bat. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Good cut fastball in there, 1-1. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Off-speed pitch, good for strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike. We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
In now, Nick Markakis. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
First delivery to him on the way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Markakis carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Here comes the 0-1. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No, strike 2, says the third base umpire. Swing and a miss there by Markakis, and he's down on strikes for the first out.
It's a great equalizer. The changeup, that was a really good job of getting him to offer that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-and-mouse game continues on.
Acuna, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Now a swing and a fly ball. Jones on the move, but this will land untouched. 1-2 pitch. Back up the middle. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Oh and 1 count, and the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. One and 2, here it comes. Line hard toward right center. And that is down for extra bases, as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
In now, Ender Inciarte, as he'll take a first pitch curveball right down the middle for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 0-1 pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
And remember here, there's an open base at first, so a walk is not the worst thing that could happen right here.
The 3-1. Taken, strike 2.
Full count, 3-2.
Strike him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Into the box now, Max Fried. Lays off 1-0. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
The set and the 2-1. Taken, but called for strike 2 on the outer part of the zone.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Grounded up the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Hit down the line at first. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. Back to SunTrust Park following this. Back to the top of the order now. And up next, the outfielder, David Peralta.
The left fielder, number 6.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike taken. Good bender on the outside there.
I like that he used a curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
And he fouls this one off. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Now at the plate, Nick Ahmed. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. And he makes the throw to first. Ahmed is retired. 2 down now.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
Into the box, Ketel Marte. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Ball 1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Backhanded. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Welcome back to SunTrust Park just outside of Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said the high pitch count they've run up is a result of a lot of great battles at the plate by his guys, and he's not wrong. So far, they've worked 5 full counts in their at-bats.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Your
Number
attention,
29
please.
will take the ball now as the new
for
pitcher.
Arizona, number 29.
And that'll bring in the former top
Leading
prospect,
up for
Ozzie
the
Albies.
Braves.
0 for 2
The
for him to
second
this
baseman,
point.
Ozzie Albies.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2. Nets him a leadoff single.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Row. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
First offering on its way. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. Now the Diamondbacks get a left-hander up and working in the bullpen. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. Cutter, and that's a called strike 2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Freddie Freeman there. He'll hit next. Three-two pitch. And that misses for ball 4. And it's first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Stepping in for the Braves, Freddie Freeman, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Bat explodes as this has popped up.
Now batting, left fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Ronald Acuna. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. From the stretch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Walker is under it. 2 gone.
The batter, the right fielder, Nick Markakis.
Digging in once again, Nick Markakis. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. Albies at second. Donaldson at first. 2 out in the inning. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
From the stretch, the 1-2. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
The 2-2 pitch. Lined into left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. The throw home. And not in time as the run scores.
Dan, you find yourself in trouble early putting guys on base, but then you're able to wiggle out of it, get 2 quick outs. You think you're going to get your team off the field, and with 2 outs, you give up a run-scoring base hit.
You know what happens sometimes, Dero? You lose concentration. You find yourself in a tough spot. You get 2 outs. You think you're just almost out of it, and you lose concentration, and that might have been what happened in that case.
Standing in now, Dansby Swanson, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. No offer at that one. It's a called strike. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
The set and the 2-1. 2-2.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks the zone again.
Here's the 2-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. This one skied out toward right. Jones is after it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Braves get a couple of hits here in plate 1. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Braves 2 and the D-backs 1. So here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Eduardo Escobar. Due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a high pop-up. Freeman has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Ready once again, Wilmer Flores. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Now here's the pitch.
Ball 1.
And that misses, ball 1. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Donaldson's there. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, the catcher, Carson Kelly.
At the plate, Carson Kelly. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Right fielder, number 10.
Just a great approach at the plate right there. Takes that pitch on the outer half and goes with it. He clearly hit it well because it bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Stepping in now, Adam Jones, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Behind 0-2 now. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. Donaldson scoops it up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. Our score remains 2-1. T.J. McFarland enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 30, T.J. McFarland.
So coming to the plate, Brian McCann. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Ball
2-0 now.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
The 2-0. 3-0 now. Ender Inciarte will be next. And he'll just float a change in here now for a strike. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring up Ender Inciarte. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play. Charlie Culberson will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Hitting for the Braves, number 8, Charlie Culberson.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Here comes the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Well, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
In now, Ozzie Albies. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Line to the right side, but foul. That's popped up out towards short right field. Flores ranging into shallow right. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Into the box now, Josh Donaldson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1.
Hey, I have no problem with that take right there. Reliever coming in. You haven't seen this guy for a while. Gives yourself a chance to calibrate what he's got.
Comes set. The 0-1. That's over but low. It's a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Ground ball right side. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
At the plate, Freddie Freeman. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Looking to minimize the damage here. To short, hit hard. And that fields it cleanly, and they will get the force at third, and that's that. Braves get a couple of hits here in plate 1. We're through 6 full. The Braves on top, 3-1. Back here at SunTrust Park, 7th inning straight ahead with the Braves leading this one. But before we get it started, let's take a look there at the game summary to this point. Chris Martin is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 33, Chris Martin.
Ready now, Christian Walker. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Martin, a 32-year-old veteran. He was a 21st round pick back in 2005.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Right there at the belt, 1-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Here's the 1-2 delivery, and it's fouled away. Again, a 1-2. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon.
Classic slider down and away for the strike out there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Jake Lamb will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Lamb.
Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Ready with the 0-1. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go David Peralta. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
In tight with the sinker, ball 2. Two balls and a strike to count. Now the 2-1. Hard hit ball to second. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes it's a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks, and some guys, quite frankly, like it better on the road than they do at home.
Into the box, Nick Ahmed, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. In for a strike, it's 1-1. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Looking up Acuna. That one is out of here. This game is tied. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left, his second of the game, and the D-backs have come back to tie things at 3.
Yeah, I love a team that keeps fighting with 2 outs like they did here. The previous batter gets on board with a single, and his teammate does even better with an absolute bomb. That's good baseball.
The center fielder, number 4, Ketel Marte.
Luke Jackson will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Number 77, Luke Jackson.
Into the box now, Ketel Marte.
That's a ball.
And that misses for ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Fouled away. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. Got him swinging. Made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen,
But the Diamondbacks pick up a couple courtesy of this 2-run home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. We're tied now with 3 apiece. Yoshihisa Hirano gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Striding into the box, Ronald Acuna. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
First delivery to him on the way. And they start him out away with a called strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Fouled off. He'll try again. 1-2. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Take it.
Standing in now, Nick Markakis, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Now the 1-0 is outside for a ball. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. One out, nobody on. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. 3-1 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now. 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. On to first, and Markakis is retired, 2 away.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Into the box, Dansby Swanson. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's in there for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he takes strike 2. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Braves. Score remains tied at 3-3. Digging in, Eduardo Escobar will start us off in the 8th.
The third baseman, number 5, Eduardo Escobar.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. Here it comes. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
The 1-2. Misses up and in.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So it's a good start to the inning for the Diamondbacks. Leadoff hitters aboard.
Now batting.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup part because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
In now, Wilmer Flores. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's running. He swings and misses. Throw down. He's right there as McCann gets his man.
Not every catcher could make that throw, so that was pretty special. Benito Santiago made throwing from his knees famous when he was playing, but it's a really tough one to pull off. That's a long throw without any legs underneath you, so hats off to him on that one.
Here it comes, 0-2. Just a touch outside, 1-2.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. We're in the 8th inning of a tie ball game here at SunTrust Park as you get a look at our line score to this point. Stepping up to the plate, Carson Kelly has got 3 hits, including a double to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Bounce to first. Scooped up on the backhand. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing doing for Arizona. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Andrew Chafin will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Andrew Chafin.
So stepping in, Brian McCann, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Brian McCann.
First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. As mentioned earlier in the broadcast, this game has the potential to result in a series sweep, but of course with a tie game on our hands, that is no foregone conclusion.
Never easy to sweep. This is one of those teeter-totter games, back and forth as we're tied going into the back end of this game right now. It'll be interesting to see how this one plays out.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Called strike in a dangerous location there, 1-2.
Talk about challenging a guy. He offered up 2 in a row right down the chute, and the batter didn't even flinch. Gotta wonder what he was looking for.
1-2. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. And another foul ball. The 1-2 is in there. A called strike 3.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so
now
a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box, Ender Inciarte. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
Johan Camargo will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 17, Johan Camargo.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And the runner back in standing. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
Hey!
2-1.
That's ball.
Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble. 3-1.
One strike.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
The 3-1. And he misses with it, ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count. The ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. Here comes the first pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Well, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Now the 3-0 offering. And that misses for ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves over to third now.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Standing in with the bases loaded, Josh Donaldson, as he's presented with the bases loaded situation in a tie ball game. He's set. Here it comes. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
Hey, I'm a little shocked right there. Double play situation. He doesn't go with the sinker. He goes with the ordinary fastball in that situation.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 0-2 once more is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Inciarte on third, Camargo on second, Albies on at first with 2 down. Ball 2.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the bases loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Ready with the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Gotta love a late rally, and listen to this crowd now. They are really into this.
Oh, and he misses for ball 4, and he's forced in the go-ahead run.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too. And here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. 4-1. The D-backs are looking for the sweep in this game, as we mentioned earlier, but trailing by 1, they're going to need to come from behind to do it.
This one's still well in striking distance. Only trailing by 1 going late on to the game. They just need a bloop and a blast or some kind of extra base hit. This one's far from over.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And for the opposition, finishing this one off and salvaging a win in the series will sort of allow them to at least save a little face here at home.
No doubt about it. The last thing you want to do is get beat around in your own backyard. You want to make your home ballpark a winning ballpark. So winning this one and avoiding the sweep could be just what the doctor ordered.
Marte moves over, and they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch. So just the 1-run scores here in the frame. So a run on no hits, and they wind up leaving the bases loaded. We've played 8 full. The Braves lead it 4-3. Shane Green comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 61, Shane Green.
Standing in, Adam Jones. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup.
Adam Jones.
First pitch of the at-bat. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt getting popped.
A ball and 2 strikes to Adam Jones. The 1-2. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, the first baseman, Christian Walker.
Ready for another shot now, Christian Walker. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Comes set and the 0-1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, I know this pitcher's getting ahead right here. He's got the hitter down 0-2, but to this guy in the box, might want to just live on the corners a little bit more. You keep missing down the middle, something's not coming back.
That misses. 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Misses off the plate. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So a solo shot here to left center field, and we are tied again.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in the series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
Tim LeCastro will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Tim LeCastro.
Cut fastball taken for strike 1. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. On the ground to the left side. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there. And this will go down as an E5, as you can see the exasperation on his face. So a big moment in the ball game here. David Peralta. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally. So that'll set up the double play possibility with 1 away.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close. So I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Nick Ahmed will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his 2nd home run of the ball game, as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here. Here's the first pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. That's by him for strike 1.
Hey, as a former infielder, nothing hurts your heart more than making errors behind your pitchers. Let's see if this guy can pick them up right here.
And it's 1-2. LeCastro over at second. Peralta is over at first with 1 away. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Big strikeout for the 2nd out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
Stepping up now, Ketel Marte. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Acuna is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. But the Diamondbacks come back to tie it on this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 9th. All even now at 4 apiece.
Greg Holland enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
First pitch of the at-bat. Tight break with the slider there, catches the inside for a strike. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Markakis hits a little over the 270 mark. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
Stepping in now, Dansby Swanson, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
The 2-1 is taken for strike 2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. 1 out, nobody on. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box now, Brian McCann, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The set and the 1-0. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Right down the chute that time, 1-2. This is drilled, but right into the shift. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3. This game's all tied at 4. Mark Melanson takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Number 43, Mark Melanson.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Eduardo Escobar. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Eduardo.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded to the right. Albies picks it up. Throw to first gets him. 1 out here to lead off the 10th.
Now batting, second baseman, Wilmer Flores.
So digging in now, Wilmer Flores looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Good tailing action there. It's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fouled away.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
In now, Carson Kelly. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Inciarte will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Diamondbacks down in order. Score remains tied at 4. The next to bat for Atlanta, Ender Inciarte. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far.
Not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
The pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Full count to Ender Inciarte, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Interesting development here. It's a leadoff walk to begin the frame in extra innings.
That's an excellent at bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Wes Parsons will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
67.
And they'll ask him to bunt off the bench as he puts this one down. The second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
That's a really tough double play to turn when the first baseman has to feel it coming off the bag and then make a throw to second while the runner is going down the line. Couldn't complete the double play, but at least they got 1 out.
Into the box, Ozzie Albies, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Grounded up the first baseline. To second for one. Back to first. It's a double play. And we've got more baseball coming our way as the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. And we'll have to cancel those dinner reservations, partner. 11th inning coming up. And we are tied 4-4. Wes Parsons takes the mound to start the 11th inning.
Number 67.
Digging in, Adam Jones. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here.
Jones.
First delivery to him on the way. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Parsons, a right-hander going 6'5". This is his second year as a major leaguer. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Markakis has a read on it. One away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Christian Walker.
Now to the plate, Christian Walker. It was a solo shot for him in his last at bat. Here's the pitch. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. One out, nobody on. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Number 72 will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
For Arizona, number 72.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Two out, nobody on. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. To 2-2 now.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
Full count now. 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Good battle. Count remains full. And it's fouled away.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Full count still. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. Still all square at 4 apiece. Archie Bradley takes over now to start the home 11th, and he's looking to get this one to the visiting 12th.
Archie Bradley.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Josh Donaldson. He went down on strikes last time up.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
First pitch on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. The 1-2. Hits this one hard the other way. And this will find the seam into right field, and there's your possible winning run aboard on the leadoff single.
Nice to see this guy stay within himself and get a base hit to start off the bottom of the 11th right here. Usually guys try and come outside their pay grade. Not the case here. Pass the baton mentality. Let's see if he scratches one across.
Standing in now, Freddie Freeman, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. The winning run is at first base. Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Lifted the other way to left center. Marte sprinting after it. He can't get there, and a huge break on defense as the winning run will have to stay at third on the ground rule double.
Hey, it's hard to say if he would have scored if the ball hadn't hopped over the wall. They might have held the runner at third because there were no outs, but who knows? Either way, they'll still wind up with a runner at second and third and still no outs after the ground rule double.
Stepping in now, Ronald Acuna. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. That ball's down, and in comes the winning run. And the Braves are going to pull this one out. They walk off a winner.
Hey, this game looked like it was going to be one of those wild ones right from the beginning. But when you could win this thing in walk-off fashion, what a way to win a ball game. A walk-off win?
Guys, time to recognize the man who really stood out this afternoon, and there he is, Freddie Freeman. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.
A one-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. The Atlanta Braves secure their 10th victory of the season. Wes Parsons claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Atlanta Braves. 5 runs on 11 hits, 2 errors with 13 runners left on. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 42 minutes. Our paid attendance at SunTrust Park this afternoon, 41,084. The Braves thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.
Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting off in the National League East, the Braves racked up 11 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 5-4. Steven Strasburg got the win, throwing 8 innings, allowing 1 earned run, helping lead the Nationals to victory against the Giants 5-1. The Phillies had 12 hits as a team as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado 10-8. The Brewers got 11 hits overall as they got the best of the Dodgers at home 5-4. The Padres allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds 4-0. The Tampa Bay Rays took down the visiting Orioles 2-1. DJ LeMahieu had 3 hits in the contest, helping lead the Yankees to a win over the Royals 4-3. That now makes 8 straight wins for the team. The Detroit Tigers combined for a 4-hitter as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 2-0. The Twins totaled 13 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 9-3. The Angels combined to give up just 5 hits as they took down the visiting Mariners 4-2. And that'll do it for today. Enjoy the games, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.